Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UNLV's offense will get the ball first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
To the air, it's Dennis. Gets it out quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. About this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
He's got an open man. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Looking for space, it's Warren. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNLV.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make a connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. With the catch, it's Lyons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Dennis. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Rivers. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go. And as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
UNLV, 7. Fresno State, 0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to the their feet on that one. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Back to throw, it's Dennis. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Rivers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wiggles free. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Dennis. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. So now it's 2nd and long. Under fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Fresno State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to pass, it's Dennis. And the defense got him at the 27. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Fresno State will have to punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Dennis. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
He's going to fire deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to take the top off. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
14, Fresno State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Handoff from the gun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. They booted away on fourth down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Dennis. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Pressure coming. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
17. Fresno State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Rivers. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
2nd down coming up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Dennis. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Dennis. Sets up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running a screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
At the 25-yard line.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. He's looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Number 11.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Dennis. Looking deep. He's got it on the outside. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Rebels want to move quickly.
For a first down.
To the ground with the back. Hard running there. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's got him. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
No doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. High to change now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Fresno State.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball. Oh, out of space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Off the RPO, complete.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like he could have gone for more.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dennis. It's caught. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Makes the catch. It's Irvin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're going to ride this running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Second down coming up.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to set up the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, and you really wanted that first down. Time is not your friend right now. You better come to the line with a good thought process because that clock is ticking.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by the